Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hustle videocast, and today we will be recapping the Phillies' 5-4 victory over the Atlanta Braves, as Rhys Hoskins and Jose Pirela went deep in this one. A pretty good offensive game. Vin Velasquez pitched a pretty good game, only around 2 earned runs, aside from only going 5 innings, but that's what you expect out of Vince Velasquez. He is not known for going deep in the ball games. He averages, 6 to 5 to 4 innings per start. So you didn't really expect him to go out there and give you 7 or 8 innings. 5 innings is what you kind of the average, innings, per outing for Vince Velasquez. So he gives you, what you kind of need. Only 2 earned runs. He pitched a pretty good game, and you were able to outscore the Braves. Now it's only 1 win. We're still 4 games back from wild card spot. You can get excited about this win, but you can't really get too excited if you look at the big picture, right? I mean, there's still so many teams ahead of us. You got the Chicago Cubs, you got the Washington Nationals, you still have the Milwaukee Brewers, who are tied with the Cubs right now for the second wild card spot. Despite losing Christian Yelich, I thought they were just going to fall off the face of the earth. Well, they have, proved me wrong so far. They're still hanging on in there. Credit to them. So. Yeah, guys. It's one thing it was back in 2007 when against the Mets, right? I mean, we overtook the Mets, but this is a little bit different, right? You have multiple teams here that are ahead of you. Back in 2007, it was only like the Mets. So, and I also forgot to mention the Mets are also I think they only have like one less loss than we do, or one more. I think they have one more loss than we do. So that's why we're ahead of them. Right? Well, actually, we're tied with them right now. So. Hey guys, that's the only reason why we're technically in third place right now. We're actually tied for third place with the New York Mets, and their lead, the Colorado Rockies, 1-0 in the top of the second inning. Currently, as we speak, at the time of this video, they lead the Rockies 1-0. And yeah, guys, overall pretty good game. Rhys Hoskins, homers to right and opposite field shot, 384 feet. And as I said, 29 home runs now, 2 away from Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is 31. Hoskins is 29. And you know that Rhys Hoskins is going to get the 30. So we're going to have 2 players, 2 sluggers on this ball team that's going to have over 30 home runs. And that's an accomplishment, I guess you could say. I mean, I think we expected more. I think we expected, other guys to, have bigger seasons. I think people went into the season expecting both Hoskins and Harper to have 40-plus, home runs, 100, over 100, obviously way over 100 RBIs. Obviously, that has happened for Harper. Obviously, he's not in the 40-plus, but he is over 100 RBIs. He has over 30 home runs. But his production wasn't as high as it was in the month of August. We'll talk into that later. Bottom of the first inning, Josh Donaldson hits a sacrifice fly to left. Osby scores. It's now 1-0. Same inning, Matt Joyce singles to left. Freeman and Freeman scores, and it's now 2-0. Then in the top of the fourth, Rhys Hoskins hits a 2-run home run, and the game is now tied at 2. Then Cesar Hernandez grounded out the shortstop. Kingery scored, and it's now 3-2 Phillies. And Jose Pirela in the same inning, 2-run home run, it's now 5-2. Then in the bottom of the 8th inning, Adeiny Echeverria homers to left, 373 feet. It's now 5-3. Then in the bottom of the 9th inning, Adneval homers to left, 425 feet. It's now 5-4. And that's your ball game, 5-4 Phillies. As I said, Jose Pirela and Rhys Hoskins both homered in this one. That was Pirela's first home run with the Phillies. Obviously, I think he was a member of the San Diego Padres. So comes over and he hits his first home run of the season, or with the Phillies. Hits his first Phillies home run. Yeah, overall, it was a pretty good game. Like I said, if you really think that this is something significant, it's really not. We're not making the playoffs. It's a long shot. Anything can happen, guys, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Gene Segura 0 for 5, JT 1 for 4, Bryce Harper 2 for 4, run scored, 1 strikeout. Rhys Hoskins 1 for 3, 1 run, 2 RBIs, 1 walk. Scott Kingery 1 for 4, 1 run scored. Sean Rodriguez 1 for 4, 1 run scored as well, and a strikeout. Cesar Hernandez 0 for 4 with an RBI. Jose Pirela 1 for 2, 2 RBIs, 1 run scored, 1 strikeout. Jay Bruce 0 for 1, and Phil Gosselin 0 for 1 as well. Vin Velasquez 1 for 2, and Adam Hazley 1 for 2 with a strikeout. So, guys, that's pretty much it. Vin Velasquez went 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Now, this is, as I said at the start of this video, I mean, that's, the kind of, innings that you expect Vinny V to pitch. I mean, he doesn't go out there and throw you 7 or 8 innings. I mean, he doesn't do that. That's not, he doesn't have enough stamina, excuse me if I could speak, stamina to do that. He's not capable of really doing that. So that's what you expect. He only goes 5 innings, the 5 hits, 2 earned runs. That's you expect. That's something you expect. Ranger Suarez 2/3 of an inning, 1 hit, and Jared Hughes an inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Jose Alvarez an inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. Oh my, next that. There's a spider on the ground. I apologize. Parker, 3rd of an inning, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Neris an inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and a home run given up. So, guys, that is pretty much it. The Phillies defeat the Atlanta Braves 5-4 as they take the first game of the series. As I said, you don't know how much the Braves are really, giving it their all. You just don't know. I mean, this team is a lock for the playoffs. I mean, it's not really. I mean, you could get excited about a win, but we're not going to make it, guys. We're not going to make it, and it's over. I mean, it's been over for a while. So I mean, we've fallen deep into the pits, and it's just not going to happen. I guess you could just get excited about this win. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really that excited about it, to be honest. I mean, I'm happy that we won, of course, but we look at the big picture. I'm not really excited about the big picture. I don't really think this means much to me, at least. It's 1 win, and we still have a lot of ground to cover, which, a lot more ground ahead of us that we have to cover. So, guys, that's pretty much it. 7:20 start again tonight. Eflin, 8-2 with a 4.20 ERA. He's looking to continue his recent success. He's had a little renaissance. As of late, Julio Teheran, 10-9 with a 3.50 ERA. Excuse me. So, yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Before we'll just give our final thoughts, I guess. There's actually been a couple of strange things that have been going on with the Nationals. Davey Martinez is in the hospital. He had things in his chest, and very, very strange. He had chest pains. He had to leave in the game. Their bench coach Chip Hale took over, and I think Martinez was just released yesterday. But it's very, very strange. They're in a political playoff race. They're in September. They're in the hunt. They're not really locked in for that wild card, so they have a lot to fight for. And here you have Martinez getting sick. It's weird. So I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of weird, but nonetheless, the Nationals, still a game above the Cubs in the first wild card spot. Other Phillies news. This is kind of devastating news. Corey Dickerson out for the remainder of the season. Broken foot. Is set for free agency. He's going to walk. We're not re-signing him. He's going to walk. I don't know where he's going to go. But the outfield's too crowded. You have a log jam out there. You have Adam Hazley. You got Andrew McCutchen coming back. What are you going to do with Odubel Herrera? That's a pretty good contract you got there. I mean, you can't just release him. Either you trade him. Who would want him? You're stuck with him. Kutch is going to come back. Adam Hazley, he needs some time to move up. Obviously, you have Harper. And we just don't have any room for Dickerson. As much as I like him, I think he's a great man, great player. He did really well in Philly. It's sad to see that we couldn't make him fit in our future plans. But I guarantee you, I'd love to see him go somewhere else and succeed. And I will always like him. I think he's a very good player. And it really, really just it's sad to see him out for the rest of the season. But that's just how sports work. I mean, people get hurt. So guys, Corey Dickerson is done for the season. Also, another thing I like to say, I need Bryce Harper to make it to at least 34 home runs, okay? And I think he could do it. He could hit one here. He could hit one in Cleveland. He could hit 2 in D.C. He could hit one against the Marlins at home. So he could do it. He could very well do it. He could finish with 36 if he wanted to. He could. He's capable of doing that. 5 games in D.C. We got 2 more in Atlanta. Scaring me to death. Just popping out the corner of my eye. One game in Cleveland, you get a home run. and the final game of the season, or the final series of the season, Miami. So, I mean, he has time to do it. It's just a matter if he needs. I mean, he has 102 right now. He hasn't really driven in many runs since he's gotten to 100. It feels like once he's got to 100, he's just kind of not driven in as many runs as he was in August, July. I feel like that was his big RBI months. Right now, it's just not. He's not having the fantastic months. He's never really hit for power in September throughout his career. I think he only hit 2 home runs last year in the month of September. But anyway, he's on track for 100 walks. He's had a lot of doubles. He's always over 100 RBIs. He's not the issue. There's been a lot of problems this year with this Phillies team. Harper is not one of them. So, and either is Realmuto. Hoskins is underachieved greatly. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please smash the like in this video. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. Please tell your friends about these videos. Please turn on the notification bell if you haven't yet. And I will see you later. The Phillies defeat the Braves 5-4. Teheran versus Eflin. 7:20 the first pitch. See you all later.